Hey, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. We have so much to talk about in today's video. Make sure you watch the entire thing. Check the timestamps below. And actually, before we begin, let me just say we had an epic meetup last night with Crypto Stash and BitBoy. Crypto Wendy could not be there, but it was us, Crypto Stash, and BitBoy. We had an epic turnout last night. It was so cool to meet everybody. This is during the final moments of our Q&A session where everybody was just asking us questions right before we broke to, just talk with people and take some pictures. It was awesome to see everybody out there. If you attended the meetup last night or wanted to or ever attended a meetup, smash the like button and make sure you hit that notification bell so you will be up to date and in tune when we host another meetup in the coming months. Anyways, let's get to today's news, opinion, perspective video. Warning, my friends, warning. We always try to keep it real with you on this channel, and as you're aware, nothing goes up forever. The market goes in ebbs and flows. So I'm here to warn you that there's a possibility in the short term that altcoins could get decimated. In the short term, this is the 4-hour chart. We're just about to switch to the day chart. Altcoins look primed to get decimated here. Bitcoin dominance knocking at new all-time highs equals altcoin-Bitcoin pair breakdown. Believe it or not, this is actually good for the market to get rid of dead weight before new growth later. And that's really the key takeaway for me. Altcoins could get decimated in the short term based on Bitcoin dominance knocking at new all-time highs. But again, these are smaller time frames. And really, this is a major consideration you need to have if you're in cryptocurrency, because people can say all the time they're bullish and bearish, but it's all about time frames and stuff like this. What we're looking at here is Bitcoin dominance or altcoin dominance on the week chart. So we're zooming out, we're looking at this in higher time frames. So we're just zoomed in when we talked about altcoins getting decimated right here. But now we're zoomed out to the week chart, gives us a much broader picture. And as you can see, BTC Fuel is comparing where we are right now to where we were here back in 2018. And one conclusion is that altcoins, the final run will be this spring. So be prepared. Now, obviously, this is a comparison to altcoin's final run, the end of 2017, actually right into 2018. That's what he's comparing it to. If this cycle is a longer cycle and it tops out somewhere this year, of course, maybe this isn't the final run. Maybe this is just another major run. Either way, the takeaway for me is another major run is being primed. However, in the short term, altcoins could get decimated. And those of you who believe that altcoins have topped out for good, altcoins are never going to pump again, it's my philosophy and my belief that altcoins will always pump as long as the higher caps, even just Bitcoin, or even just Bitcoin and Ethereum, as long as Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to keep making higher highs and people, their wealth continues to get bigger, people start feeling a wealth effect. And this could be if you have $1,000 in crypto, $10,000 in crypto, or millions in crypto, and then you 10x your large cap holdings in, mid to long time frames, you start feeling wealthy. You start feeling like, well, I'm not going to get, as big of returns on Ethereum now. Let me just put them in alts. And for that reason, because they're illiquid, because that's the kind of thing that sends them, altcoins, my point is, altcoins will always pump. So, which altcoins are you looking at? Comment below. Let me know if you think my altcoin analysis holds water in your opinion, and let me know which altcoins or which types of altcoins you're looking at. Let me know in the comments below. Now, me personally, I'm looking at play-to-earn game coins. I think we are still pre-mainstream play-to-earn. Axie Infinity was the proof of concept. What we saw with NFTs in 2021, I believe we can see with play-to-earn games. I believe we're still pre-mainstream for that. Also, I'm looking at Ethereum Layer 2s like Metis, like Immutable X, like Polygon, obviously. This is what I'm looking at. You tell me what you're looking at. You tell me if you're bullish and bearish. And if you're bullish, I understand it. If you're bearish, and we're talking long term here, if you're bearish, I mean, how can you be long term bearish? Well, for instance, let's get into it. First of all, companies hiring for cryptocurrency jobs. And keep in mind, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, this wasn't the case at all. Today, we have the NFL, Nike, Hulu, Visa, Meta, Apple, Nvidia, Disney, PayPal, Google, Fidelity, Amazon, Microsoft, JP Morgan, MasterCard, State Street, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America. All of these huge brands hiring for cryptocurrency jobs. This is a paradigm shift, my friends. Even the CEO of Uber just recently went on Bloomberg TV and he answered the question, will Uber start accepting crypto? Absolutely, Uber will start accepting crypto. This is what he has to say.
Is there any chance of Uber accepting Bitcoin in the future? Are you having conversations about this internally? Like, could it happen someday?
It definitely could. We're having conversations all the time. I think right now what we see with Bitcoin and some of the other cryptos that they are quite valuable as a store of value. The exchange mechanism is expensive. It's not great for the environment. As the exchange mechanism becomes less expensive, becomes more environmentally friendly, I think you will see us lean into crypto a little bit more. So we're absolutely watching it. And if you say, is Uber going to accept crypto in the future? Absolutely, at some point. This isn't the right point, but we will.
Attention crypto holders, attention crypto traders. Do you invest in crypto? Do you trade crypto? If yes, I have a major opportunity that I need to clue you into. Most people in crypto do not know that they can take advantage of this. You should be investing, you should be trading with Choice IRA app, a retirement account. Trade, invest with Choice, and you pay zero capital gains tax. They offer thousands of traditional assets and tons of crypto assets. You can buy crypto with Choice. You can trade crypto with Choice. These guys are a proud sponsor of our channel. You could hold your own keys if you want. Their fees are low and highly competitive. The bottom line is, if you think your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and cryptocurrency assets are going to be worth a lot of money in the long term, why not put a portion of your stack in the Choice app so you won't have to pay any capital gains tax? Your future self will thank you. Take advantage of this. Use our link and receive $50 in free Bitcoin when you set up an account. Take advantage of this. Let me know if you did. In other news, hip-hop superstar Drake, yes, the Drake, Champagne Papi, advertising Bitcoin to his hundreds of millions of fans. Drake places a bet for 1.3 million in Bitcoin on the Bengals versus Rams Super Bowl match. This is his Instagram post. He has 102 million followers. I'm going to like it. I'm going to support it. Now, in all honesty, I'm wondering if this is an undisclosed sponsorship with Stake, who we've worked with before. It's an online betting thing. Is it just advertising for Stake? It might be. However, 102 million people at least are seeing this post, seeing he's using Bitcoin. It's relevant with the Super Bowl. I think it's a net positive. In fact, over 117 million viewers are projected to watch this year's crypto Super Bowl. Crypto is going to be such a big part of the Super Bowl this year, relative than every year before. Now, it's not really going to be a crypto Super Bowl, but with Eminem and Snoop Dogg performing, with so many crypto companies advertising, with NFTs being so hot, I mean, this is awesome to be part of crypto at this moment in time. In other news, Ethereum NFT marketplace OpenSea launches investment arm and grants program. I thought this was pretty interesting. Check this out. OpenSea, the leading marketplace in the surging NFT industry, announced today that it will launch an investment arm to fund Web3 startups and projects, as well as a community grants program to support community initiatives that benefit the wider Web3 and NFT ecosystem. OpenSea Ventures will provide funding, advice, technical support, and strategic connections alike to portfolio companies. The initiative will be led by OpenSea co-founder, and beyond access to its own leadership, OpenSea will provide access to partners and investors such as Andreessen Horowitz, Animoca Brands, Katie Hahn, and musician 3, LAU. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's a big musician. Per the announcement, the investment arm will focus on 4 key themes, including the shift to a multi-chain world for both fungible and non-fungible tokens, NFTs, NFT-related protocols, Web3 gaming and social projects, and NFT aggregators and analytics platforms that support both OpenSea and other marketplaces. In addition to the OpenSea Ventures, the firm aims to support projects emerging from Web3 community with its ecosystem grant initiative. OpenSea aims to support projects that improve user accessibility and develop tooling around NFTs, create educational resources, and promote inclusivity and accessibility. OpenSea remains the #1 NFT secondary marketplace. They're doing big things. Are you on OpenSea? Are you a fan of NFTs? Are you not a fan of NFTs? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. In other news, Coinbase also venturing out into bigger and greater things. Coinbase partners with OneRiver to roll out new institutional platform. The separately managed account will be exclusively available for Coinbase Prime users and specifically target the institutional big money investors. Cool to see them expanding like this. And final piece of news, ETH Layer 2 Arbitrum currently does not have a token. Arbitrum leads Ethereum Layer 2 race with 3.3 billion total value locked. Arbitrum has strengthened its position as the leading Ethereum Layer 2 solution by total value locked. I think Arbitrum, maybe in a similar way as Looks or Uniswap or plenty of other examples, might airdrop some of its future token supply, if it does it, to users of Arbitrum, because it will reward the people already using Arbitrum. We've seen it plenty of times before. I don't know this. I think it's possible, and that's kind of what I'm thinking going forward in the future. That is it for me today, my friends. My name is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. See you tomorrow.